absolutely captivating. I enjoy his speeches every time I listen to him. His title is Anatomy of a Facebook Ad. Ooh. We talked about a couple other things today too. So, and without further ado, we're going to bring Tim to the front. Tim Miller, Anatomy of a Facebook Ad. Anatomy of a Facebook Ad. Tim Miller.
Thank you, fellow Toastmasters. Just to preface, I may do a little, I don't know why this is here.
I started this
Just so you all know, I'm going to wing it today, mostly. I have some topics, but I just really said that so you can give me a little leeway. Have you ever been scrolling on Facebook? Oh, wait, did you start? I got to start.
I did start.
Damn. Have you ever been scrolling on Facebook and you saw a Facebook ad and you thought, this is not for me, and you scrolled right on by? The truth is, everybody does that all the time. As a matter of fact, most Facebook ads are not the best fit for you, unless a couple of things come into play, where you are the right audience, you have problem awareness, and there is a high propensity that you may be the right person to buy that thing. So I'm going to talk about the Facebook ad in general, and not a whole lot of marketing behind it, but primarily how it's compiled, what the best things to do while creating a Facebook ad, and just the overall anatomy of it. So very similar to Kevin's talk, the hook is silence. Great idea. In a Facebook ad, in the text, you always want to have a hook. A hook could be anything. It could be an image of a window being smashed. It could be text that says, I smashed my window today. I ran into the back of a guy in the car today. That's a hook. It also needs to have a headline. And a headline and a hook sometimes are interchangeable. A headline could contain a call out. Roanoke area moms. Your kids are out of control. So, Trophy Club grandparents, are you babysitting your kids where really they could be doing something more productive? So I'm going to show you a couple of examples here. Right here, I'm trying to pull it up right now, clicking the buttons. Share. This is awkward. So I will sing as we get this going. Suddenly. As she's pulling that up, I'm going to talk about a couple of things with regards to Facebook or digital marketing in general. There is an objective. An objective is, what do you want to happen? There is a targeting audience. There we go. Perfect. You can hit slideshow right there. Good job. All right, so I'm going to talk about objective, targeting audience, ad creating, the ad creative, and then I'm going to go over real quickly the copywriting anatomy. So we're getting close to time. I'm going to breeze through some of this stuff because I really want to talk about copywriting. So objectives there are multiple objectives. There are really primarily 2 or 3 objectives. The first one is an awareness objective. Awareness is, I just want somebody to know that I'm out there. So that could be, I send an image out and all I want to do is somebody to look at that image and know who I am. Sometimes we call it branding awareness. Awareness ads are super inexpensive. They can cost like 1 or 2 cents per an eyeball. So there's awareness. There's also a consideration ad, which are primarily what we're seeing here. This would be considered a consideration ad, which includes, it could be traffic, meaning I want to send traffic to a specific spot. So if you click to learn more, it's taking them to a landing page, or it's taking them to a form where they automatically fill it out. So, and then there is a conversion. Conversions are a little different, where we actually want to get somebody to buy something right inside the app. But primarily, this would be considered a direct ad. I want a direct response. I want somebody to do something based on what they see, which leads me to my next thought, which is the ad creative. The ad creative, let me go back. The ad creative is this. What do you see, right? So we want the image to tell a really, really good story. And so a lot of times, this is a great image, tells a really great story. This girl just obviously broke something. He's very excited. Everybody's clapping. Well, they're not clapping, but they look like they could be clapping. So the point is, the image is super helpful. The second thing is, primarily, the most important thing is, in my opinion, is the copywriting. Copywriting is, well, that is the way we communicate. It's the way we take information in, and it is an art and a style in and of itself. The anatomy inside this deal, inside this ad, is pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and switch to the second slide. So, typical anatomy, there's a call out. So you want to tell somebody, hey, this is for you, right? And then this is a kind of like a hook. I'm doing something crazy right now. That's a hook. Wow, what crazy thing do I want them to do? Now you actually tell them what you're doing. I'm giving away this, right? And then the other thing too is you have to have a CTA, call to action. Click here. So can you go back to that other page? Not everybody is going to do the thing you want them to do unless you tell them to do the thing you want them to do. If I see learn more, I'm probably not going to click it. But if I read click learn more, most likely I'm going to click it if I'm the right person for that ad. So that's called a call to action, which is super, super important. So I am going to talk about two more things. I'm going to talk about the ad format and then budgeting. Ad format, this is an image ad. So there are image ads. There are carousel ads where you see a carousel, you can flip through with different images. Pretty much they all take you to the same spot. It's just a different visual that is supposed to attract you, especially if Amazon does ads all like that all the time. There's carousel ads, video ads, and I think there's one other one as well. Slideshows. Slideshows are really important if you have something visual, like you're doing outdoor fence work or landscaping. You have lots of pictures. You'll see lots of pictures over here. You want to click through them. Great idea. So the second thing is, or the last item is budgeting. So budgeting is crazy. What I've seen before is that people, to get the target audience, they need to spend anywhere between $20 and $30 a day. And they try, the optimal time for that is between 2 to 3 weeks before you actually see something happening. So you're going to be spending $500 to $600, $700 normally, depending on your product. So I kind of went through those items a little quickly. Real quick recap, key points. There's objectives. What do you want the ad to do? How much are we going to spend on the ad? Copywriting is very key, very important. And the final thought is, as you scroll through Facebook or any other digital platform, take a look at the ad and see if you can analyze what it's doing. And then secondly, if you can apply this stuff in your organic outreach as well. So that is all I've got for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the anatomy of a Facebook ad.